Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. A nice sunny South African morning. On my way through Joburg traffic now to do Barco training. Very excited to do such a high-end projector training. We've done some on the sim online, but now it's in person today with the guys from Barco actually coming down to show us all little ins and outs. I will show you guys some behind the scenes, some interesting snippets that we learn, some pictures. This projector, this Barco, it's a residential one. It's not even like industrial mainstream cinema use. This is for residential. But when you see it, you would not say that. It is a machine of note. I've never seen anything like that in person. So just making my way through Joburg traffic. It's actually moving a bit now. I'm about another 11 minutes out. As you can see, red all the way there. So fun, guys, fun. You live in cities with lots of traffic. You know, I've been in LA before. I actually think Joburg traffic is worse than LA traffic. At least LA traffic sort of moves. The guys aren't swerving in and out of lanes. In Johannesburg, you need to be so awake. Cars just move out in front of you in an instant, and they don't indicate, they just go. So you need to be so awake. But on to the topic at hand again, Barco. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. I've seen it in action, but I don't know all the specs and the ins and outs. So today they're gonna give us all the fine details I'll share with you guys. As always, guys, if you like this content, find it interesting, if you learn anything from it, please give us a follow, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon so you're notified of future videos. Doesn't cost you anything, but helps me out a lot.
Models at the same price reach of Sony and JVC, but likewise with this one and the new order against the GTZ 380 typically. And believe it or not, but it is.
Good morning, everybody. Go make yourself a nice cup of coffee and tea and join me for a nice little Barco conversation. We had the best time yesterday with the guys from Barco, and big thanks to Andy and Bart for giving us the training and taking us through their products that I want to share with you today. I was just checking out their website now. You've got some nice caps, you've got their brochures. I never knew that projectors can go as mental and crazy as this. And by crazy, I really mean crazy. I don't even need to go through here. We can just go through the laptop. This is all the things just in a bit more detail. But I don't need to give you guys all this detail. I just want to share the basics. So if we go through their projectors, let's go through their products. Okay, so they have projectors, LED walls, and UniC. Their LED walls are absolutely ridiculous. It makes Samsung the wall look like an absolute toy. Obviously these come at quite a premium price, but if you want to fill a wall 10 meters with an LED wall, you can do it. But I think for most it's going to be their projectors, and again, by most I say this is a premium projector. This is undoubtedly the most premium projector that you can get. Their range starts at the Medea. This has 6,500 lumens. All their projectors are big projectors, and they are sort of designed not to be in the room and to be in a hush box at the back. I will explain the hush box to you shortly. Then we get the Bragi, a bit bigger. The lumens here goes down, but they did explain this to us. It is more for a pitch black light control cinema where you don't need that much lumens, but the quality of picture is much higher. For if you guys are wondering why the lumens dips down, they explained that to us. Also with the DCI, I'll explain DCI to you as well. That's a whole different bag of chips. Then we get the Bragi CinemaScope, the ultra wide. So you need to pick the one you want to use. The Boulder. The Boulder is 7,100 lumens. The Boulder CinemaScope, the lumens goes down as soon as you go CinemaScope, because you are filling much more of the screen, and it's a much wider image. Also, if you guys are wondering about that, then there's the Horde. This is also 7,500 lumens. Then we get the Horde CinemaScope. Again, lumens goes down. These projectors are big. I think Homation has this one, the Njord. They have this one, but the CinemaScope. What's the lumens here? 12,500 lumens. That's insane. 9,000 lumens on the CinemaScope. That's a lot of lumens. And then we get the Freya. Guys, this thing, pictures don't do it justice. Just look at these dimensions. In millimeters, this thing is a meter deep, 710 wide, 547 high. Is there weight on this? I can't see weight on this. 7,500 lumens. DLP chipsets. Oh, things dreams are made of, hey? And the way you can mount these, they can be mounted upright as well, reflecting on a piece of mirror and then to the screen. Or you can put it in the roof. I'll show you pictures. Mirror, mirror, screen. To be completely hidden, just a little trap door that falls out of the roof. Freya Plus, 13,500. Nerdus, 52,000 lumens. 52,000 lumens. Guys, goosebumps, they don't lie. That's insane. This thing is just under 1.5 meters deep. Holy crap. That's a unit, hey. That's a unit. I don't even want to discuss pricing. They're on the high end. They're on the high end. But for the cinemaphile that only wants the best, that is what you get. Because this is what like George Lucas will use. This is insane. Insanity. Then we get the Heimdall Plus. Here we go down to 6,000 lumens again. Heimdall 4,000 lumens, 6,000 lumens. I think the Heimdall is their newest unit that sort of just launched now. Yeah, it's 2.1. This will be their newest unit. I think this will be the sort of the one you aim for to get. These other ones are very nice, but geez, they are absolutely huge. This again comes down to more relevant sizes. So it's going to come down to the room. 4,000 lumens, 6,000. I think you should be just fine with 4,000 lumens in a dark, light controlled room. And the sizes aren't bad. Just under 500 wide, is that width? I think the first one should be width, with the second one width, because it does look wider. So I think the 562 is the width, and that will be the depth, and that will be the height. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how they put their specs. They actually told us that on this unit, the 52,000 lumens, the light output on the front is so strong that sometimes when the guys demo them, they put a cap over the lens to shut the one and demo the other projector, where it's so hot that that plastic lens starts to warp. And even for your eyes, they need to put like a certain warning that you don't need to be this close to the projector. It will harm your eyes, actually burn your skin. That is how much of a bright light source this is. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to put in some nice pics of different ways you can install these units and how you can use them. Let's have a quick look at the LED product range. This projector. That's the projectors. LED range. Here we go. Here's the walls. So they come in tiles. So you actually build this out of tiles, but you don't see any seams. It's absolutely seamless how these go in. And the very cool feature that they told us about this is if you've ever seen these LED walls, if a tile goes out, you'll have a blank tile. These don't. They work almost in the way as Control 4 would do with their smart lights and stuff. If something goes out, it will find another route to get there. So that tile will still work, but you will get a message saying, listen, this tile needs servicing or something is wrong. So your thing will still continue working. So yeah, you guys can pop onto their sites, have a look at all the cool things they have. Very cool. I had a very nice day. The technical information that they give us, it's of such a level. These guys are such pioneers in the industry that you try and understand. And I mean, we understand quite a bit, but to get on the playing field that these guys do it, and we saw the unit automation in action, properly calibrated. I could see every pixel and color and detail. It's incredible. For the guys that still say TV above projector, it really depends on your use. If you are going to go 100-inch, you can get 100-inch, 115-inch TV. Now 115 is still on the high end. 100-inch is affordable now. You can get them for 40 to 50,000 South African rands. Just buy a TV. But if you are going to go big, you want to fill a 10-meter wall, or you want to have a 3-meter screen, projector is still the way. And I've yet to ever see an image like I saw yesterday. It was absolute perfection. The way they have their, what's that technology called, where you can go around things. You can even have a projector somewhere and there's a light or something in the way, and you can get the image around it, or put it to the side and still warp around something, warp around that image to get a perfect image on screen. And you do lose slight little bit, but you don't notice it. It is done so well. Where you guys that are into projectors know, as soon as you stretch or warp an image, it just goes, yeah, you get blurry spots. It's not good. You want to try and have the projector dead center. Not so with their units. It is so versatile. So when you are doing the glass, like the hush box. So a hush box is essentially a box outside the room. Let's quickly see if they give us an example in their catalog of a hush box. No, they don't. Let's quickly Google it. So it will essentially be a box like this outside the room where the projector projects through the glass, but there's ventilation there's ventilation in that box to keep the box cool. It also keeps the noise down, because some of these big projectors do get quite noisy. Some of them are like 34 dB, but then some of them do go to 60 dB, which is noisy. You don't want that in room. The 34 dB, that's fine in room. You can get away with that. But for the absolute perfectionist, connoisseur in cinema, they want it outside the room. Nothing in the room, everything in a separate room. So there's no lights in front distracting. There's no noise floor that's too high, all of that stuff. So that is a hush box. As I was editing, I realized I forgot to add the whole thing about DCI content. So when the projector is DCI capable, DCI is Digital Cinema Initiatives. I'm going to post a link in the descriptions for you guys to go and view. So what this is when Hollywood or whoever makes a movie, from there it goes to different places, the sound gets edited a few times, the video gets edited a few times, it gets cut down and compressed and all of that. This is the uncut, uncompressed version of a movie. So the highest quality that you can imagine. You can't get this on a disc. You can't get this through a stream. We are talking huge quantities of data. Go through here, read all about it. Not something that really fascinates me because it's unobtainable for most. It is extremely expensive. This will be more like for movie directors or very serious film collectors and stuff like that. They will get the DCI version of a movie. For most of us, this is not applicable, but I can see why Barco does it, because their clientele is only the best of the best, so they are going to want this. So that is DCI content. Guys, yeah, so I just wanted to share the brilliant day we had with Barco yesterday. If any of you are interested in a demo or doing a cinema of this caliber, as always, get in contact. My details are in the description below, and I will organize a little outing that you will never forget, guys. Hope you like this. Till the next time, cheers, bye.